Hi guys, I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. Just a quick apology for not doing very many videos, but I've just been so busy with life and things in general that I've kind of run out of time to do videos at the minute. But just so you can see on a quick one, things I've been up to. I have been doing things. So I start with this car as is already here. So I've added some more stickers to this. I believe it's like this block one. I've redone the back end. I don't know if I've added any more stickers, I'm not too sure. I probably have, but I can't remember. I've readjusted the suspension. Before I was running it with no real ride height. Now I've done the ride height thickness to one of these body pins. So the little ring inside that you use to adjust it, to make it go up and down. Yeah, I've done the thickness to the same as that. Like, hard to describe, but the bit that you turn, so you just back it out, and then I just turn it so it's just touching this body clip, and I've done that all the way around. So I'm still running the adjustable shocks in there. If I turn the wheel, maybe you could see. I don't know, put the light on. See, you can see now where I've adjusted it. But yeah, I've done some work on this, not loads, but just a little bit. Added more stickers really. I think I added these ones on the top here. Oh yeah, I changed this to the Hoonigan sign. So yeah, I've done a little bit to this. It rolls pretty nice now actually. So I've completely re-stickered this car apart from this sticker here and this one here and this one on the spoiler. Other than that, I've re-stickered everything. So I've redone this bit of the spoiler, I've done all the back end, I've rechanged the windows. I wasn't going to change the windows, but I found out when I was doing these ones that the windows weren't actually really stuck. Like, you could push it and it wasn't really stuck to the plastic, so it was like bubbling off. So yeah, it was like on this window and the front window. So as I changed both of them, I decided to change all of them and re-sticker the whole thing. See, now it's got the original grill and stuff in it. So yeah, I've re-stickered that. I've done a little bit on that. I've rebuilt this. I had this before for a little while, but there's some broken bits on it. I was going to buy the parts, but it was going to turn out to be quite expensive. Not majorly expensive, but it would have cost a few quid. So I've totally rebuilt this. Basically, this one's just a bit of a spare chassis at the minute. I have got plans on the shell, but I'm not going to say what it is, because I ain't even started it, I ain't even got it. Same chassis, and this is going to be my Colin McRae car. So this chassis has just got the servo and the motor in it. This chassis I've rebuilt as well. I bought this car for about 80 quid not long ago. So I've rebuilt this car as well. This car is up and working, but it's running on old style radio gear, which is like this here. But it is working, it is up and working, it's running. So I recently painted this Subaru shell, which I know you can see like a little bit at the front where it's a little bit not quite right, but the sticker will cover that. So yeah, I've done both of these chassis, painted this shell. I painted these wing mirrors to go on the Ford Focus over there. I'll get to that car in a minute. I got the spoiler for that Subaru up here drying. Well, it's probably dry now anyway, but yeah, the spoiler's up there dry. I got them two wing mirrors for the Focus, like I said. I got the wing mirror here for the Scooby, but I believe I painted it the wrong colour. I think it's meant to be black, but I'll either repaint it or just leave it. It don't really matter, I don't think. Haven't really done much to my Sen. I did charge this up yesterday and take it out for a little blast to make sure it was still alright, as I haven't used it for quite some time, probably about 4 months or so now, I believe. But yeah, it's all still good. Still no things in the tires, I haven't broken them. It still doesn't like reverse. I've totally stickered this car. This car was already painted, as you've seen in one of my other videos, but it wasn't stickered up. But now it's stickered up. So yeah, I've stickered this. I had to do a little bit of work on this because the battery I had for it just died. I don't really know what happened to it, but yeah, so I had to get another battery. When I got it, the battery was way too small. Like obviously on the picture it looked like the right size, but when it turned up, it's quite small. If like, don't know how well you can pick it up in there. So yeah, I've just used a couple of bits of foam just to hold it in place. Mainly just to make sure it is running and stuff, make sure it was only the battery that went and nothing else. And I ran it with this battery in it like that and it's all fine. I didn't bother with the shell, I didn't do a video on it either. I was just doing it as a test to make sure it was okay. Because of the wheels breaking on this, I've had to take the disc calipers off for a minute, because these wheels haven't really got any offset, so it catches on the caliper if it's in there. Whereas the other wheels what I had on it with the video where they come off, it's got 6mm offset, so it's got enough clearance to run it with the calipers. So yeah, I've had to take them off and just stick these wheels back on for now. But it's right, because I quite like these wheels on this car. And then the other thing I've done is on this Cosworth up here. So yeah, with this I just gave it a bit of a clean up, and I've added some detailing on the drivers inside. So yeah, I probably went a bit too much with the black, but I just done it to give it a bit more of an effect. So yeah, I think it does look a bit better. When I take the cockpit out, it looks like it's got a cartoony kind of look to it, which I think kind of works, because when you're over here, let's just do a little bit of a distance, like so. Like, I think it doesn't really look too bad. Like, the detailing don't look too bad. So yeah, I've done that as well. As you can see, like, I put the detailing on the hands and stuff like that. I've even done some more on, like, on the driver's gloves and stuff. But yeah, well, that's what I've done with that. And then the other thing I've been doing is my bike. And that's been a bit of a pain in my backside too, to be quite honest. Plus I've also had issues with work, dealing with the kid. So yeah, just life in general really. And the problem I got with my bike is, I don't know how well this will pick it up on camera. Well, you might have heard it then. But literally, I got a wobble. So when you wobble the wheel like so, I can't really do it and hold the thing. Oh, I might be able to. Well, basically, when you wobble the wheel, like, you can see it wobbling because you can see the rotor coming off of the discs. I can sort it. I think I either need to put a spacer behind this thing, or I'm hoping if I can't do that I can change it to this one, which is pretty much the same thing. That one just uses like a clamping system, and this one's kind of like the old school ones, but it's running a sealed bearing unit instead of like single bearings, but it's kind of like the old style. So you got your little bit that sits on the bearings is grooved, and then you got this bit here that clamps to that and stops it from undoing. But I think I can take this out and slide it in. This wheel, if I take that axle out of this wheel, like the not the axle, the oh, what are they called? Yeah, the axle. Yeah, it's an axle, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, well, hopefully I can either get the spacer or just change this, because it runs on the same bearings. It runs on these bearings. Which you can kind of just see behind it, this here. This is the bearing. So literally you just pop that bearing out and pop it in. And these bearings are pretty much the same as the bearings in the other wheel, because this is 15 mil. It's 15 mil in diameter, and I think it's 142 lengthways. So with that being that, so it's 15 mil, 142 mil in length, and that is exactly the same. 15 mil through axle and 142 mil axle lengthways. So if I can't do the spacer behind there, I can maybe just take out this one and put in the one from the other wheel. And yeah, well, as you can see, I've actually done quite a lot, guys. I also need to get my headset, well, not the headset, but my another race face stem, so I can put my race face bars back on. And the only reason why I can't run them at the moment is because on my old one, God's sake, where you do like these pinch bolts, it pulled the threads, so you couldn't clamp it up. And the only reason why I can't run them bars through these bars, these are 3/1/8, and these I believe are 35 millimeter. Yeah, see? If I turn the light off, should be able to pick it up. Well, I don't know if you can really see it. See, 35 millimeter on this headset. That headset is 31/8. So yeah, I won't get these handlebars in there. But other than that, yeah, I've been quite busy, guys. I will do some videos soon. Well, not overly soon, but I will try and do some soon. And hopefully I can sort out my bike and, yeah, get back to the RCs. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.